Hello, hello, hello. Look, it's Christine. So, on this day in 1983, Christine was released. And if you're a Stephen King junkie like I am, I recommend you see it if you haven't. John Carpenter is the master. I think that's his Twitter handle. The master of horror. So he is the master of filmmaking, but horror, yes. But Christine, it's one of the best adaptations of a Stephen King novel that I've ever seen. That one, and I really love Firestarter. If you have never seen Firestarter, one, I suggest you read it. But two, I definitely suggest you see it. And actually, John Carpenter was going to direct Firestarter, and I forget why he didn't. But I don't think honestly, I don't think anything was lost. I really like Firestarter. And the soundtrack is Tangerine Dream. And I saw a screening of Firestarter with the director, and he was saying how Tangerine Dream didn't have time to do the soundtrack, so they mailed him a bunch of like audio clips, and that's what they used for the soundtrack. Is that interesting? But for Christine, it's John Carpenter's soundtrack, and his music's awesome. And might I suggest, and no, you cannot find this on my Avon store. I think on John Carpenter's site, you should get for yourself or for a gift, this would make a great gift, is John Carpenter's anthology CD, which is samplings of his music that he does from all his movies. Worth it. It's awesome. I've seen him live in concert twice. That was awesome. Okay, Avon, let's talk about makeup. So one thing I was noticing the past couple days is that I've just seen some really sad posts. And I battle with anxiety and depression really hard. So one of the things it just hurts me when other people hurt, because I don't want anyone else to hurt. Like, I'd rather it just be me. So it breaks my heart when people hurt. And I've just seen some really just dark, like, sad posts lately. And I don't want anyone to hurt. And I can't fix that. I can't take that away from you. I can only tell you the little things that I do that make me feel better, if that makes sense. A lot of it, even with me, like some of it is in my control, and some of it absolutely is not in my control. Do you know what I mean? So for the parts that are in my control, I try to recognize, like, what can I do to not get stuck in ruts? What are the things that trigger anxiety or depression, or what are the things that make me happy? What routines keep me happy? You know what I'm saying? Like, you find things. So one of my things is beauty routines, and I'm not saying that because I sell Avon. I do sell Avon, but what I'm trying to say is that, like, taking care of myself beauty-wise and me feeling pretty and that I'm putting time into myself makes me feel valued by myself. It gives me a sense of self-worth, and I really think that when we, as women, we're nurturers. That's what we are. We are nurturers. We give everything we are to our children, to our friends, to our loved ones, to our significant others. That's all we do, is we give. And I think we forget to give to ourselves. And if that well runs dry, then what do we have? And I think it's important to set a precedent that you love yourself, treasure, value, and pamper yourself. And I think when you do that, others will do it too, because you've set the tone. You've set the pace for how you want to be treated by the way you treat yourself. Does that make sense? So to get into Avon, some of the little things I do, and these are good gifts for others. These are good stocking stuffers, but these are good gifts for yourself, and nothing I'm going to show you is going to break the bank. And that's why I like Avon, is that you can get a box of awesome stuff and it doesn't break your bank. Why wouldn't you want a box of stuff over one thing from Sephora? So little things that make me feel like pampered and pretty, and I'm taking care of myself. And I know that when I get in those good routines, I'm better here. And when I'm not doing those things, that's when I know to check myself. When I'm not happy to do those little routines, or I'm doing them, that's when I'm like, okay, there's something wrong. Or it's like one of those signs that, like, okay, you need to look out for yourself. So Footworks. This is the Footworks. Oh, stupid freaking light. Can you see it? Footworks. I don't know. Well, the bottle looks like this. Footworks. Best foot lotion ever. You don't need a lot. You can make this last. This is awesome. I would put this on right before you're about to go to bed. Put this on the bottom of your feet, and just like let because everything about your body recovers and regenerates overnight. So a lot of your harder core skincare and face care and all that stuff, do it at night. So put this on, and then your feet are gonna be so soft in the morning. And I run 3 miles a day. I do bike rides, I do long walks, so my feet get beat up. I absolutely get like hardcore calluses and stuff. Yes, this is awesome. It's so cheap. Silicone glove. Silicone glove. The bottle looks like this. This one's your friend. There's another one on there, but it kind of smells like baby powder, and I think that's annoying. That's just not my scent. Maybe it's yours. That's cool. If you want to smell like a baby's butt, do it. But I don't. So I use silicone glove. This one's awesome. I would keep this by your sink when you're doing dishes. Put it on after, but before you go to bed, do your hands. Put this on your hands and then let your hands take it. My hands feel so soft after using this. So before you go to bed, put a little bit on your hands. This one's awesome. And again, both of these are super freaking cheap. Good stocking stuffers or good gifts, good add-ons, things for yourself, but things for others too. Scent-wise, again, this whole thing of body oil, this is how big it is. I think it's like $14. It's so cheap. It's stupid. You use a tiny little amount. When you get out of the shower, when you're done with your shower, put the tiniest little amount and you can get it all over your body. When you use body oils, it helps retain your moisture in your skin better. You'll have a nice sheen to your skin. You don't need to buy that body glitter crap. But get this. This is really good for your skin. The scent is gorgeous. I like the Shea one for wintertime because it has like a nutty, rich scent. This is beautiful. I still smell like it, which I like. I hate when you put something on. You ever notice you put like perfumes or body lotions on after the shower and then like you smell awesome for like 2 minutes and then it's done? Nope, not with this. So this is good, and these are good too because body oils are good too because then you use less moisturizer because you're already nice and slick and moisturized. And then you don't have to use as much to cover your body. And what I like about this, and I've used other body oils before, this sinks in really fast so you're not greasy. I hate being greasy. So you're not like super slippery, like a slip and slide, right? You're not a slip and slide for that long. This goes away pretty fast. And then I like this huge tub of body butter. Look at that. Look at that light. That's screwing it up. Look. So this is awesome. This is the Skin So Soft line. And then this will last you forever. You do not need a lot of this after the shower. And again, these pair up. And they have other scents too. These are just the ones I like in the winter. But I'm going to switch it up, with seasons. And that's the thing. They're not expensive. So these are easy ways to treat yourself or someone you love because they're not expensive. So like every season, get yourself a new scent. Give yourself something to be excited for. And that's part of what helps me is that I give little things for me to be excited for, like, oh, I can't wait for spring because I'm going to wear some rose scents. Do you know what I mean? Like, whatever makes you happy or makes someone else happy, do it. What I'm trying to show you is to do it in an affordable way with quality products. Because I promise you, I've used everything. Bum cream, all of it. I have used everything. I wasted my money for you. I promise. I'm not lying. I really did. And after years of using everything, this is the best. Also, does anyone remember Skin So Soft in the 80s and your mom like slathered it on you and it smelled like mom perfume and like it kept the mosquitoes away? I do. I hated that. This does not smell like that. I promise. It really worked. You smell awful. Like moms would put it on like boys and girls. I'm just awful. The eyeshadow I'm wearing today, again, I want to push the eyeshadows because I've used them all. I've used Natasha Denona, Charlotte Tilbury, Estee Lauder, Laura Mercier, NARS, MAC, Urban Decay, everything. Trust me, I did it. I wasted my money for you. These are awesome. They're awesome. This one is Warm Sunrise. Is that pretty? This goes on beautiful. The one that I have on my lid, it's hard to tell. It's like a shimmery taupe shade. Oh, it's so pretty. Can you see? That's my breakout. Yay! Well, it's healing, and they have an acne triple system. So good. If you're breaking out, I'll do a video on that one. But my skin's like healing. You have no idea how happy I am. But look, isn't that beautiful? Like the shading came out really good. The colors aren't muddy. Do you ever, like with ColourPop, sometimes I don't like, it's like cheap, but the colors look beautiful in the things and they always have like really good marketing and packaging. But the colors will be muddied at the end of the day. So all the work I did to like do shading and make it awesome, like goes to waste. And maybe you're not into that. And and that's the other thing. These are super pigmented. They blend beautifully. You don't have to go as hard as I do on my eyes. I just want to look like Sally Bowles from Cabaret every day of my life. I just want big, bold, beautiful eyes. That's me. That's my style. You don't, I can do that, and I can go a lot more muted with these. So it's up to you. This is not like the second you put it on, you're like Pennywise for the day. It's not, that's not what's happening. These are great. And I do recommend investing in good brushes. So Avons are okay. They're okay. I really think you should invest in good brushes. Your makeup is only good as your brush. The best brushes I've ever used, and she just launched them, are Nakia Joy's. So Nakia Joy Cosmetics. Best brushes I've ever used. You have no idea how happy I've been. I think I've had them for like maybe a week. I'm so happy. I've never enjoyed makeup applications so much in my life. They're awesome. And good eye makeup remover, because I go hard on my mascara. I go on the top of my lash and I go underneath. I go hard. So I've used all the eye makeup removers. I've used Charlotte Tilbury. I have Lancome right now. And what I don't like is that, like, when you're using like waterproof mascara and eyeliner and stuff, like, you're rubbing and you got to get in here and you got to get it off, and it's just like you're tugging at your eye more than you should, because this is the most delicate skin on your face. You don't want to tug. Awesome. Best eye makeup remover I've ever used. I'm so happy. And I have super sensitive eyes. That's the other thing. If you have sensitive eyes, I've had ones that absolutely make my eyes sting. Even ones that, like, I've watched like beauty tutorials. I'm like, oh my god, this is the best one. And my eyes were like burning after. No burning, and I made sure to get real sloppy with it the first time I used it, because I wanted to know if it was going to burn my eyes, because I don't want to tell you to use this. So it's like squeezing it. Don't do that. But I was like squeezing it in. It doesn't upset your eyes. It doesn't sting. Give it a good shake, and you don't have to, it's not a million times rubbing it. The eye makeup remover, the bottle looks like this. Absolutely worth your money. And again, another affordable product. And these are all just little things. You don't have to buy everything at once or buy everything at once. It's not going to cost you a lot. Or they're gifts. Their lipstick line, Avon True Color. It's the one in the little black thing. And there's a whole bunch of shades. Super affordable. And what I like, I have it on now. This goes on beautifully out of the bullet. It's awesome. And it's one of the only lipsticks that I don't think are drying. It doesn't have that, like, do you ever notice, like, sometimes when women wear lipstick or they put it on and it has that, like, overly cakey look? I hate that. And it doesn't look like that. And I put it on my bike ride today. I just curious, because it's like windy. I live by the ocean, and sometimes my lips feel super dry after. So I put it on right before my bike ride today because I wanted to see how it worked, and my lips were like still, like, when I came back, I was like still super moisturized. So this is really good. It lasts, and it doesn't dry out your lips. It's not super matte, and it's not super glossy. It's that perfect in between. And I think that's the best way I think that's the best look for lips. Look what fell out of the eyeshadow thing. Chuck these. I hate these so much. They do nothing. Nothing. I mean, maybe you could, like, clean your ears. I don't know. Okay, so that's my thing. Get yourself some pretty scents and body oils, or someone you love for Christmas. Get super cheap foot and hand cream. Even if you just do this, just baby step into rituals that make you feel beautiful and take care of yourself. Baby step into it. Baby step into pampering yourself if you don't already. Eyeshadow, Warm Sunrise. Super pretty. I love it. Eye makeup remover, which, I mean, it's awesome. A good lipstick. All these little things make you feel beautiful. And I want you to feel beautiful, because I think as women, it's so hard. I don't a lot. Are you kidding me? There's times, like, I want to rip my face off and I don't want anyone to look at me. Like, people, like, will be nice, and I'm like, don't look at, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we beat ourselves up so hard. And I don't want you to do that. I want you to feel beautiful. And it's doing these little things that help you to feel beautiful. Also, watching John Carpenter make you feel beautiful. But I do recommend getting his anthology CD with the music from his soundtracks. Awesome gift for yourself or for someone else. Trust me on that one. And it's got, like, even, I don't really consider, is it Starman? I don't consider that a horror movie. But that's on there too. Yeah, I really don't think that one, I think that's more of like a love story, like a sci-fi love story. But anyway, I'm gonna head out. I just want to do my Avon video, talk to you. No cats came into this video today. I think there's one sleeping behind me, but that would be totally wrong to wake her up. So shop in my store. I would really appreciate it. You're shopping with me. You're helping me. You're putting food on my table. You're helping me feed my cats, pay my rent, you know. So when you're shopping with me, you're shopping with an actual person and you're helping an actual person. You're helping an independent business. And that's awesome. So my store is www.youravon.com/Avon Cat Lady. So ask me any question. I don't care your experience level. Just ask me. I will help you. Tell me your budget. Send me a picture of your face without makeup on or filters and say, I don't know what to do. I'll help you. I'll help you. I've made all the mistakes. I've made them all. And I've tried all of the makeups. So I can help you. Tell me what you like to look like. You don't have to look like me. You don't have to go hard like me. You can go less. You want to go subtle? You want just 2-second eyeshadow, like literally, like you ever see the makeup videos? I'm like, oh, it's gonna take 2 seconds, and then they do like a half-hour video. You want 2-second eyeshadow application? I will show you 2-second eyeshadow application. You will look like you spent an hour. Like, email me. I will help you. But take charge of your feelings and feeling good. There's some things that are not in your control when you battle depression, but some things could be, or you could help yourself a little. You know, you have to try. You have to try. So I want to help you. I want to be there for you. So let me be your Avon lady. I want to be like Peg. All right. I love you guys. Bye.